There comes a quiet moment in a man's life, often sometime after 60, when he begins to notice the subtle shifts in his body. Slower mornings, more frequent nighttime awakenings, a gentle ache that wasn't there before. And in those moments, he may feel a worry that he rarely speaks aloud, a worry that whispers, "Is my body changing faster than I can keep up with?" And this concern, especially around prostate health, is more common than many admit, because there's a loneliness that comes with noticing these private discomforts. Yet the truth is that so many men share the same questions. Why is this happening? What does it mean? And is there anything simple I can do each day to quietly protect my body, ease these unsettled sensations, and restore a little peace to my routines? The body, in its wisdom, offers gentle clues long before it raises an alarm. And one reason these changes appear is because the prostate, a small but sensitive gland, tends to enlarge with age as hormone levels shift and tissues react to years of natural wear. It's not a sign of failure, nor is it something to fear, but it is something that benefits from awareness, from care, and from the small habits that remind the body how to stay balanced. Because just as the seasons of life bring new responsibilities of the spirit, they also ask us to treat the body with softness and steady attention. One of the most calming, natural habits a man can add to his day is surprisingly simple. A warm cup of gentle herbal infusion made from pumpkin seed. A humble remedy known for generations to support prostate comfort through its rich presence of plant compounds called phytosterols, which help soothe inflammation and ease the bladder's restless urges. This isn't a dramatic cure or a miracle claim, but rather a nurturing daily companion, like an old friend, quietly supporting the body's natural rhythm. To use it well, choose raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds. Grind 1 tablespoon into a coarse powder and steep it in warm water for 10 minutes each morning or evening, whichever time feels calmest for you. Drink it slowly, almost ritualistically, allowing the warmth to guide your breath into a more relaxed pace, because the way we take in a remedy matters just as much as the remedy itself. And this small act of presence encourages your nervous system to loosen its grip on worry. Over the next several days, you may start to notice gentle shifts. Perhaps your nights feel a little less interrupted, or the sense of fullness eases, or maybe the simple act of taking care of yourself brings a quiet confidence back into your mornings, reminding you that your body is not slipping away from you, but responding to kindness. The second daily habit is even simpler, and yet it carries enormous influence over circulation and hormonal balance. A 10-minute walk right after your main meal of the day, not a power walk or a forced exercise routine, but a slow, mindful stroll that signals your body to process food more steadily, stabilize insulin levels, and keep pelvic blood flow open and healthy. This form of movement gently reduces pressure around the prostate and supports the tissues that tend to stiffen with age, helping the body function more smoothly without strain. To make this habit work, choose consistency over speed. Step outside if weather allows, feel the air on your skin, allow your posture to lengthen, and walk with quiet intention. If indoors, simply pacing a hallway or circling a living room is enough, because what matters is the message the movement sends to your body. Stay fluid, stay open, stay alive to the moment. After a week or two of maintaining this rhythm, many men describe a comforting lightness, a sense that the lower abdomen feels less tight, less pressured. They often say their energy lifts in small but noticeable ways, and their mood settles into something steadier. Because movement is not just physical nourishment, it is emotional release, a way of letting the mind and body breathe together again. The third habit is one of the oldest practices of natural wellness, rooted in quiet evenings and thoughtful self-care. Placing a warm compress over the lower belly for 15 minutes before sleep, using either a simple hot water bottle wrapped in a soft cloth or a warm towel. This warmth helps relax the pelvic muscles, encourages healthy blood flow, and may soothe the tension that contributes to nighttime urgency, making sleep feel deeper and more restorative. To use it correctly, make sure the heat is gentle, not intense, warm enough to comfort, but not so hot that it overwhelms. Lie back, place the warmth just below the navel, breathe slowly, and allow the sensation to soften the edges of your day. Over time, men often say this small evening ritual brings a surprising sense of relief, helping them drift to sleep more peacefully and wake with a little more gratitude for the body that has carried them through so many years. These 3 habits, a nourishing pumpkin seed infusion, a 10-minute mindful walk, and a nightly warm compress, are not dramatic, and that is precisely why they work. They fit naturally into a life already full of memories, responsibilities, and quiet hopes. They honor the body without demanding too much from it. They remind a man that health is not reclaimed through force, but through gentle repetition, steady choices, and a willingness to listen to the signals his body sends. And perhaps as days pass and these habits become familiar companions, you may notice not just physical improvements, less nighttime waking, a calmer bladder, a more comfortable sense of ease, but also an emotional shift, a softening, a renewed trust in your own resilience. Because caring for your prostate is not just about protecting a gland. It is about acknowledging that you deserve comfort, you deserve steadiness, and you deserve the quiet relief that comes from knowing you are supporting your body in ways that are both natural and compassionate. So take each step gently, repeat these habits with kindness, and let yourself feel grateful for the wisdom you've earned over the years, for the strength that still lives in you, and for the possibility that tomorrow, with these simple choices, may feel just a little lighter, a little steadier, and a little more your own.